Welcome back to Burning River Bushcraft. Today we're going to be unboxing the April 2023 Apocabox. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Apocabox, this is a bi-monthly survival themed subscription box put out by Creek Stewart. So sometimes there's spoilers, and you can see kind of some of the items that's in the boxes. I have not looked ahead at all. I have no idea what's in this box. Let's pop it open, and we'll have a look together here. So the first thing I'm going to grab out of any box is the pamphlet. So here's the pamphlet, and inside it goes over all the information on every item in the box. So if there's something in there that you're not quite sure of what it is, you're going to find that information in here. There's also knowledge as well. So sometimes there's attachment videos. This is the skills challenge for the month. So the skill challenge is going to be making a cup of stinging nettle tea. So first thing out of the box, this is a collapsible steel pour-over coffee drip filter. So this packs down flat and it doesn't weigh a lot, and I have several different options for pour-over filters, but I don't have anything like this yet. So this is pretty cool. This is going to just balance over your cup. You supply your filter with the coffee, and then you just heat water, pour it over there, let it drip through. We will definitely be giving this thing a try later. So a lot of the Apocaboxes have an awesome theme to them, so if that was a pour-over coffee filter, I'm betting this is going to be a coffee cup. And it is. So this is actually really cool. Steel cup with the Apocabox logo. So actually I was on a kick a little while ago to try to find an enamel mug like this. The only ones I could find were either a vintage one that I had to pay a premium for, or the common blue one that you see at some of the bigger department stores. So I found a couple. When I see them, I usually buy them, and I'm definitely happy to be representing a Apocabox while I'm enjoying my cup of coffee. So if you were going to design a box specifically for me, you're doing a pretty good job so far. I've got the pour-over coffee dripper, I've got a coffee mug, and now I have some Kenton Reserve coffee. Now this comes from Campcraft Outdoors. Now I have had this, and I know this is a great coffee. I've had the small packets that I do carry with me occasionally, and then I've got the larger bag as well. But this is an outstanding coffee. You are going to love this. So I was excited to see this. This is actually my preferred way to make coffee in the woods. This is a reusable canvas coffee filter from Campcraft Outdoors. So as I mentioned, I do have a lot of different options. And a couple of my pour-overs that I use, I need to carry a paper filter with that, which I dry it and burn it, so it's really not that big a deal. But there is nothing else to carry with this thing. So this is elastic, so this just sits on pretty fine, and then a couple tablespoons of coffee and pour water directly over this. I've used these with enamel cups before, but most of the time I use these with the nesting cups. So a 750 liter or maybe a 500 milliliter metal cup that fits over a water bottle. So this is something that's light and versatile. I've used this to filter debris out of my water as well. Once you get used to carrying this, it's hard to carry anything heavier. So this is something new to me. I don't have one of these even at home. So this is a stainless steel tea ball infuser. So you could make coffee with this certainly, but probably the best use for this is going to be to use this for herbal teas or any type of wild crafted teas that you find. This would work great with that stinging nettle that's going to be the skills challenge for the month. And this does not take up a whole lot of space in your pack. Definitely worth carrying. I've got a pamphlet here from Frontier Co-op. Now this has information inside and recipes for making some stinging nettle tea. And there's no need to wild forage. Creek has included a Frontier Co-op bag of dried stinging nettle leaves. So this is going to introduce you to a plant that's pretty darn easy to find around me anyway, but there's no wild foraging involved. You can open this bag, make some tea, try it, and then use the information in this pamphlet to go out and harvest your own. So these two items are going to go together. This is a stainless steel instant tripod. So everybody that spends any time in the woods should be able to lash together a tripod to cook over without a lot of difficulty. But this is just a time saver. So you would just find or carve sticks to slide it through these holes. Center this over your fire. Now I've got a hook for the pot, and then I've kind of got a toggle on this end. So I've got my sticks through the 3 holes. I'll pull this up. I'll set whatever height I want. I'll slide that toggle back through the chain, and then that's going to hold it. Also in the box, I have a personal water filter kit. So I just went backpacking in the Red River Gorge with my son, and we had water issues for most of the trip. We were getting bad flow through the filter that we were using. The water that we found wasn't the cleanest. So I definitely have an appreciation for a good water filter. Now this is a straw style, and there's also a syringe in here to backflush. So as that debris builds up, you're going to get a constriction on your flow. So that syringe is going to be important to carry as well. This is definitely cool. So I also have a carabiner. So this has got Creek's logo as well as Be Ready for Anything. So this is not a climbing grade carabiner, but this has about 1,000 uses around camp. You could hang that mug around your pack. You could use this for your keys. You could use this on a ridge line to hang a lantern or hang your headlamp. And it's definitely cool to be representing the Apocabox while you're doing it. I have a fire starter here from Dynamic Survival. So this is a small company out of Indiana. This is actually rolled char cloth, which is awesome, and I do carry, but it doesn't hold up that well when you're carrying char cloth. And this is actually waxed. So this seems to be a pretty decent way to carry char cloth. I'm going to be doing some follow-up videos on this. We'll try, flint and steel. We'll try a ferro rod, which I'm sure it's going to light with. We'll even try a solder ignition. And this might be kind of a new way for me to carry char cloth. So remember I said this isn't just gear, this is training as well. There's also a downloadable ebook. So there is a link, and then you get a pocket field guide on wilderness survival drinks, teas, coffees, nectars, and saps. If this is the kind of thing you'd like to see, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment in the comment box, and ring the bell to be notified of my latest videos. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Burning River Bushcraft. I also teach outdoor classes at Outdoorcore.com. This is definitely my kind of box here. I love drinking coffee in the woods. Any type of wild crafted teas I'm all about as well. Those are medicinal, and eventually the coffee's going to run out. So a lot of different methods, a lot of different techniques, a lot of different knowledge. I'm loving this box. Now, most of the time you have to pre-order these Apocaboxes. Sometimes there's some extras. So when there are extras, you can go to myapocabox.com. You'll see if there are any, and if there are, you better jump on them quick. Those things don't last at all. And if you want to see the first review of the Apocabox, I got a pretty good streak going here. So you can usually find the review of the next Apocabox on this channel first. All right, I'm going to get a fire going and go make some drinks. Till next time, this has been Jamie Boggs with Burning River Bushcraft. See you soon.